Hi, Shan. I'm just going for a little walk in the park, but it's getting quite dark. And I thought you might like to hear the sound of the little buzzing insects here, because it's summer, and we have those buzzing insects we call cicadas. Starts with a C, letter C, cicadas. And today, the reason I'm videoing is because I try to make these really good videos and they just never work out, so I never send them. So I thought I would just send a short one and maybe just show you the park where I used to walk, and I don't walk here much now. But it's very pretty. It's really nice when there's nobody here. And it's so quiet now except for the little insects, and people come here, they can walk their dogs on their leads. And I'll just show you around because there's a lovely building. You may have seen it before. This is at Lena Valley, where near my house. It's about 1 kilometre or two from my house. And then over here we've got this nice big building that you might have seen. And it's so nice to have a warm evening because the weather has not been warm. So it's very nice to have one of those nice warm summer evenings to walk around outside with without a jumper. It's really nice. And here's the lovely sky about to turn pink, and the moon, if you can see the moon up there. And here is the building. Here's the building from the front that you may have seen, where people put their paintings. It's an art gallery. And here's a lovely tree. It's a very beautiful old building. And here's some kangaroos come to say hello to you. Oh, they're so sweet, but they always run away. I think, and there's a little baby one, 2 little baby ones. The one closest is probably the mummy having a little scratch, and there are 2 babies behind her. So that's really sweet. So I won't disturb her. And here is just a lovely gum twig with some little flowers that you might like to see. So you can pretend you're going on a walk with me in the outdoors where it's all nice clean air. There we go. Good. So I hope you're going all right with your mum. I talked to my mum again today because I don't often ring my mum. I find my mum very hard to talk to, and she didn't want to talk to me for very long at all, probably not even 5 minutes. And it's hard knowing, it's hard communicating with my mum, which is, yeah, it's unfortunate. And I always try very, very hard and all of that, but I get the feeling most of the time my mother, she doesn't really try. If she doesn't want to talk to you, she just won't. And if you say something that's important to you, most of the time she's not a good listener. She's not a good listener because she's not at all interested. Most of the time. Some of the time she's very good, but that's not very often. So it's a shame, because she could have me and my brother ringing her and visiting her if she just would, take a little bit more interest. Because I'm very interested in my mum. I can't get enough stories from her. I wish she would tell me more about herself. But she's not really interested in my life or my friends or what I do at work, which I find really quite strange. I think, well, why would you have children if you're not really interested in in their lives? But I think I understand some of the reason. I think it's that my mother did not have a happy childhood, and so it was a way that she, if she had babies, it made her feel she had someone to love and to give her love. So, but beyond being a baby, she doesn't really want to know about our lives. She finds our lives all quite boring, really, which is so sad that she's missed out on her two sons' lives, and some good friendship from us. It is really quite sad. But anyway, I wonder how you are going with your mum and your dad. I know things are difficult for you with them, and I know things are difficult for everyone there where you live. So I'm very sorry about that, and I hope the air, whatever that means, because I don't know what the bad air is, I hope that improves. Now, I just want to keep talking for a little bit longer, because the sky is now starting to get a beautiful color. So let's see if we can get that color. The sky, it's such a beautiful color. You can't quite see it through the camera like I can. It's much more pink than the camera is showing. And it's nice because now the kangaroos are just not worried. They're not frightened now. Before they were all running away. And now there's one that's more close. There he is. He's so sweet, so friendly. Yeah. So there's the nice red sky. Yeah. So I haven't been sending videos as I might have said, because I have a lot of big changes going on in my inner world, like really big ones, and trying to understand them and make videos about them is difficult. And I don't really want to talk about other things, because those other things at the moment aren't important. What is important to me is how you are feeling in China, what you think is happening for you that could not happen if you were in Hobart. Even if it's hard, what are you feeling that you could not feel in Hobart? Can you feel the earth differently? Can you feel the Chinese dragon? Can you feel anything particularly under the earth happening, I wonder? Or just in nature, or anything different? Is your life changing and seeing things differently now? Is my big question, because you're in a difficult, very different situation than China has ever been in your whole life. And there you are, you're right in it now. And rather than just thinking about coming back to Hobart, what is important that's happening for you there that you will never experience again? Because every situation has something there to give us, whether it's a good situation or a bad one. And I just think that even though I am in Hobart, the world is changing. This is not just China. China is, I think, probably the first place to really change a lot, but then the rest of the world will become more like China, I think. So I think things are changing here as well, and definitely in the earth, under the earth, and the earth's relationship with the universe is all changing. And this is important. You being in China now is helping me feel that, and I wonder if you being in China is helping you feel that too. And you know, if you ask the earth, if you ask your dragon what is happening, you are in a very good position to connect with what the earth is doing there. A very, very good position. Because remember, the more things are difficult, the more there is darkness, there's always more light. More light is available. Whenever things are harder, you have more opportunity to see things you have not seen before. Okay, I'm going to stop now, Yushan. God bless. God bless. Oh, there we are. God bless Yushan. From Hobart to Xingdao. Xingdao. I can't say it today.